I have double masters in environmental science and engineering. Prior to coming to Urbana-Champaign, I used to work at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, and over there I was looking at energy efficiency in buildings. And a big part of energy efficiency are the water flows, the energy flows, the air quality measurements. And that is how, through the projects I did at Berkeley National Lab, I got introduced to environmental issues and the different aspects that make it up. I look at water quality, and my attempt is to try and remediate wastewater for applications. One of the areas that I work in is saltwater reuse, and in that context I'm trying to see if I could basically bioremediate the water and then reuse it for aquaculture operations. If one is interested in environmental sustainability or a green career, they have to be deeply interested in trying to address real world issues. They have to try and be application oriented and look for real results that essentially impact the triple bottom line, that is people, planet and profit. At the Illinois Sustainable Technology Center, we have a very real-world, application-oriented approach to address these issues. And I felt with my background in environmental engineering, I was suited for a position which was not just looking at research, but also trying to address real problems, looking at economic viability of those applications and trying to find a holistic solution. Now, more than 90% of our seafood is imported from abroad, and it is our third largest trade deficit. So when I look at applications that use salt water in aquaculture, marine aquaculture, then I'm basically trying to find ways where our local farmers can use aquaculture, thus it will lead to new jobs and economic development, but at the same time they need to be very mindful of its environmental impact. Sustainability for me is about being socially and environmentally responsible, and at the same time making sure that our work is economically viable. There are several options when it comes to green careers. One could follow a path that is more in line with what their thoughts and their education. And I feel that the future of green careers, in my case, is more related to looking at finding new applications for water reuse and also making it available for other uses. I love to think about real-world issues, and my job helps me address them to some extent, and I feel that it keeps my work relevant. At our research group in ISDC, we are looking at several issues: wastewater, drinking water, solid waste. We have researchers who look at PPCPs. We also have conversion of waste to biofuels. So this environment where I can work and collaborate with different aspects of trying to remediate wastewater, drinking water, and solid waste, that keeps me energized. Also, our association with the university also brings in a lot of enthusiastic interns, so that also keeps me excited. So you could be a biologist, you could be a toxicologist, you could be somebody who is related to horticulture, agriculture, somebody who comes from a business background and is primarily looking at aquaculture as a business. There are huge amounts of wastewater that gets generated from domestic purposes, then from industrial uses, as well as other regular day-to-day work that we do. However, I feel that the applications or its reuse, there is a lot of area that needs to be covered. So wastewater treatment and its reuse is one of the major areas that I feel is going to come up in this area.